So you've got a new phone. It's faster, the screen is brighter, the camera is a huge leap forward. But what happens to the old one? For most of us, it ends up in a drawer. That miscellaneous tech drawer. Old chargers, random cables, a graveyard of smartphones. We tell ourselves we're keeping it as a backup, just in case. But that's rarely what happens. The backup phone just sits there, its battery slowly draining away, its potential completely wasted. It's a common story in millions of households. This accumulation is a bigger problem than you might think. These aren't just hunks of plastic and glass. They are powerful pocket computers, vibrant displays, capable processors, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth radios, a whole suite of sensors. To let them sit idle is massive underutilization. The resources and engineering behind them are gathering dust. It feels wrong. We're letting good hardware go to waste, while we could be using it to make life a little better, a little more convenient, or just a little more fun. The environmental impact is a huge piece of this puzzle. Manufacturing phones uses rare earth minerals and lots of energy. Discarding or hoarding them throws those resources away. Recycling matters, but it's not the only answer. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Before recycling, give the device a new purpose. Extend the life cycle of tech you already own. Before we can assign your old device its new mission, we need to get it ready for duty. Think of this as a clean slate protocol. The very first and most important step is the factory reset. Tap Factory Reset and confirm. This wipes all your personal data, your accounts, photos, messages, apps. It restores the device to its original, out-of-the-box state. This is non-negotiable for security and privacy, especially in shared spaces. You don't want personal notifications popping up on a kitchen display. It also clears years of digital clutter that can slow the device down. It's a simple settings process, the true beginning of its second life. After reset, you'll see the initial setup screen. Log in with a Google account, log in with an Apple account, or create a secondary account for smart home use. Now, resist the urge to download all your old apps. The goal here is minimalism. Only one or two key applications are needed. If it's a music player, install your music streaming app. If it's a digital photo frame, use the photo app. Removing extras frees up storage and processing power. Now, let's talk about power. One main reason phones get retired is degraded battery life. But for stationary roles, battery life doesn't matter. One of the best ways to reuse an old device is to turn it into a single task master. Let's start with a classic, the digital photo frame. Your old phone or tablet has a fantastic screen, likely much better than a cheap digital frame. The setup is incredibly simple. After prepping the device, install an app like Google Photos, or use a specialized digital frame app. Create an album of your favorite pictures. Set it to slideshow mode. Place it on a stand on the mantle. Place it on a stand on the desk. Place it on a stand on the kitchen counter. It becomes a living piece of art, cycling through cherished memories. It's a simple, elegant way to bring your digital photos out of the cloud and into your daily life. Next up, a dedicated music player. Your main phone can play music, sure, but a separate device can be a game changer. Set your old phone near your best speakers. Connect it via Bluetooth, or connect it with an auxiliary cable. Install a streaming app like Spotify, or Apple Music, or Tidal. It becomes the house stereo controller. Anyone can walk up and change the song without pairing. Your old tech doesn't just have to perform simple single tasks. It can also be used to actively upgrade your existing tech setup. One of the most powerful uses is as a second monitor. An old tablet can become that second screen, or even an old phone can do the same thing. For anyone who works from a computer, extra screen real estate is a massive productivity boost. Keep your email open on the second screen, or keep Slack visible. Apps like Duet Display make setup simple, or try Space Desk. You can connect over Wi-Fi or a USB cable. Suddenly, that old tablet gives you a portable dual monitor setup. The car is another place for an old phone. Instead of risking your main phone, dedicate the old phone as your GPS. Mount it on the dashboard and keep it plugged into a charger. Use Google Maps or Waze. You can even download offline maps for your area. That frees your main phone for calls or music without interruption. It feels like a built-in infotainment system in an older car. Take it further. Turn that old phone into a dash cam. Phone cameras from a few years back are still incredibly sharp. Try apps like Droid Dashcam or Daily Roads Voyager. These apps loop record and auto-save on jolts. It adds security and peace of mind for almost no extra cost. And of course, gaming. For those who are a bit more adventurous and tech-savvy, there's a whole other level of reuse, installing a custom operating system, or ROM. This is a pro move, not for everyone, but the benefits can be substantial. Your old phone's default OS likely isn't getting manufacturer updates anymore. That can leave it vulnerable and slow. A custom ROM like Lineage OS is open source Android maintained by a community. It can give your old phone the latest Android and ongoing security patches long after the maker stops support. Biggest advantages: performance and longevity. Custom ROMs strip bloatware and heavy skins. The result: cleaner, faster, more responsive. A 5-year-old phone can feel snappy. You get newer Android features and deeper customization you can't get on stock. Installing a ROM is technical. It involves unlocking the bootloader and flashing new software. That process can be intimidating. There's a real risk of bricking. Make sure you download the exact ROM for your phone model. Some features may break, like specific camera software or banking apps that require high security. It takes research and a willingness to tinker. In the age of connected, everything managing your smart home can get complicated. This is where your old tablet or phone can become a dedicated smart home command center. Imagine a central hub mounted on a wall in your kitchen or living room that gives everyone instant control over your entire home. It's all right there on one dedicated screen. After you've prepped the device, install the apps: Philips Hue, Google Home, Amazon Alexa, Nest, and so on. Use widgets for direct controls, a button to turn all the lights off or a slider to adjust the temperature. Set the screen to stay on or wake with a tap, as accessible as a light switch. Using an old device boosts security and privacy. Keep smart home logins off your primary phone and on this stationary device. Your smart home works quietly from its own dedicated brain, leaving your main phone uncluttered and focused. When deciding on a new job for your old device, a key consideration is whether it needs to be online or if it can function offline. This choice dramatically expands the possibilities and can be tailored to your specific needs. Many of the best uses for an old phone require no internet connection at all once they're set up. You can load it up with hundreds of MP3s or download playlists for offline use from your streaming service. It will just work every time you start the car, without needing a data plan. The beauty of offline use is simplicity and reliability. An offline device is more private and secure. It's not talking to servers, so no data gets collected. Keeping the device online unlocks powerful uses. A car GPS can use offline maps and connect to a hotspot for live traffic. Your old device is a versatile tool. Don't let its age fool you. Give it new life. Reduce e-waste, extend value, add convenience and fun. Open that drawer. Your next gadget is waiting.